Hey everybody, Thomas here. I'm out on a chilly winter day. It's hunting season, so that's why I'm wearing hunter orange. I'm gonna get set up here today, do up my shelter, collect some wood. It's about 2 o'clock right now, so I got a boogie because I'm gonna be running out of light very quickly. As you can see, we've got a really nice fire pit here, and look at the river. I have not seen the river like this before. All right, so I'm gonna try to get my shelter set up and figure out what I'm gonna do there. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is set up my tarp right here outside of the fire pit and just do it in like a kind of lean-to type of style. And what I found here was a nice stick that I think I can actually use to prop up my shelter so that it will stand up tall. That might work. Since it's pretty chilly down here because it's kind of like in a little bit of a valley, and of course with the river there, I have my Z-seat pad with me, and I'm gonna put that underneath my main sleeping pad, and that'll just help to keep me off the damp ground. So I finally have an opportunity to show off and test out my Nemo equipment sleeping pads. So this is a new sleeping pad for me, and it's rated for 8.4 R value. So it's extremely warm. It's also a bit bigger than my other pads. I found in the wintertime I was really cold in the evenings, so I've got this new pad. It's quite large. Actually might be way bigger than the Z-seat. The location of my tarp might not be ideal here, so I'm gonna have to maybe like jig around, try to get the right spot to make this work. A lot of these pads now, they come with these inflatable bags. So basically you attach this to the valve and you blow into it, push all the air in to blow it up. Nice. Hopefully this will come together. So now I'm kind of thinking something like this. I'll put my sleeping pad sideways. That'd be a bit easier. So I just lashed it onto that tree there, and I will put the pegs in, or the poles, and see how that works. So, okay, that's looking promising. Got to get both of these poles in. God damn. Well, pad's durable, at least. How about that? And that actually works really well because in the back of the tarp here, it's a lot more flat. Back here is a lot better for sleeping. Nice. And I'll put my head up the other way. That's pretty cozy. I'm gonna have to move myself down a little bit. It's not bad at all, actually. I like that a lot. I think this looks pretty good. Compared to my other tarp configurations, this is looking pretty good. All right, I'm feeling good about this. As long as it doesn't fall in the middle of the night, but we should be good. I like this. Cool. In hindsight, I should have moved it closer to the fire pit, but that's okay. This will do. Gonna get the rest of my sleeping gear out and ready to go. I'm gonna shed some layers because I'm really sweaty. And then yeah, get moving on some other parts of the setup. Today I have my Marmot minus 8.9 degrees Celsius bag with me. It's a synthetic bag. Just gonna let that get fluffed up. The weather today, I don't think it's gonna get down to less than like -4. In this little valley, it might get down to like -6 or 8, just with how damp it is. But I feel pretty good about where we're at here setup wise and what we got going on. Get all this going. Cool. Yeah, I really like how the shelter turned out. Looks really good. I'm gonna have to be careful about the the guidelines. I'm gonna keep running into those, I'm sure, but once I get all situated here, I'll come in over that way. And then for those who might notice as well, I've also got a new mic. So I picked up a DJI mic mini. Oh, it's pretty good right here. if I get the fire going enough and I get some bigger pieces of wood tonight, I can just kind of let the fire burn all night long. It's time to get a fire going. Tons of stuff on the ground. There's a few things that I can probably cut up, but dead standing is pretty, but this is a good piece here of dead standing. That seems pretty solid. I'll definitely be collecting that. Any other wood that I find. I want to have a nice big fire down here. I'm gonna get the fire started. I'm gonna use actually this birch wood here because it's damp down here, and it'd be good just to get that going, get some warmth. Seems somewhat solid, so that's a possibility. Okay. Oh, I don't know where my fire steel is at, but I have it in here. A lot of this wood is pretty wet and gross. It's gonna be tough to burn. A lot of that's gonna need to stay over here. Now that's gonna go. It'll take a minute, but we're gonna get her going. Just gotta get these twigs to light. These are pretty dry. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Negative. Utter failure. All right, I have to get some more birch bark. All right, try this again. More birch bark. Okay, here we go. All right, that's looking a lot more promising. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Stand up. That works. Excellent. Can't tell if this wood is good or fresh on the ground, but it'll all work. While that kind of starts going, I gotta find some dry wood. I gotta find some good dead standing wood because that's just not gonna burn, and I can tell it's kind of wet. This is also good. Fire's ripping now. The bottom of this one is pretty good. So I think all of this from where I cut up is all really good. If I can find one more of those, we'll be laughing. But overall, I'm really happy with this. I'm gonna be chilly. I think, actually I might not be chilly tonight because that new pad is gonna keep me off the ground. So I think I'm gonna make out pretty good tonight. For supper, I got steak and I brought a dehydrated meal. So I'm just gonna have steak and macaroni. And then in the morning, I brought bacon, sausages, and 2 eggs. So I'll try to get that cooked up over the fire. This looks like I'm gonna have light for at least another 45 minutes. So I'm thinking right now what I'm probably gonna do, I'm trying to keep finding wood. So I have a lot of nice wood for tonight. Let's get to work. That tree was a solid find. I need one more, maybe 2 more of those. I think I know exactly where to go for one. I think this will be enough wood for tonight, I hope. And then I can collect some more tomorrow. This stuff is burning pretty fast, so I'm just kind of hucking it on. Get one more out of this one, I think. Whew. These ones have to go last. I gotta have to dry. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty awesome. Everything's, oh, one of my eggs broke open. Rip. They're kind of frozen. So I've got the ReadyWise Chili Mac. I've got a nice, brisk, cold step 2 ready to go. And the main course of the evening, a nice steak. Still a little frozen, but that won't be a problem. I'm going to set them down right there. While that's going, I will also boil some water. Oh. Take those out of there. And it says we need 500 milliliters. Wow, that's a lot of water. I'm gonna do 400. All right. Good. Gonna pop right here. I just don't want this to melt. A little risky. Got some hot chocolate for tonight before bed. Got my light on the tarp. Try to move the fire like a little closer to the steak. Can't have steak without a little bit of seasoning. Hopefully this actually, oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah, just warming up. Probably gonna have to finish off the steak right on the coals. It's not getting quite enough heat on the rock there, but that's all good. Water's boiling up. That's good. And my steak is kind of cooking, like it seems to be cooking. Water's boiling. Ow, hot, 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 hot. I think I want to put this on first. Oh, lost some of it. It's actually a lot of hot chocolate too, which is crazy. Ow, hot. Excellent. And even though I'm low on water, I will sacrifice a tad bit of water to top this off. A worthy sacrifice. Gotta find my spork. Oh, that's gonna hit. That is going to be fire. Absolute fire. Fire! That's gonna be fire. And I think it's time to just throw this bad boy right on the coals. Right on the coals. It's time to just chuck them right on there. Gonna crack this open and give it a mix. Oh yeah, actually, that looks really good. Mmm. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Get my bowl here. Yeah, I think he's in good shape. Yeah, look at that. Not bad. Yeah, it might blow through this wood faster than I anticipated. That's all right. Gonna build up a nice fire. Oh yeah, that's gonna go. Alrighty, chili mac going in. Yep, that's good. I maybe should have went with the full water on this one. Not everything rehydrated. I mean, with these, they often don't anyway, but. Excellent. There we go. It's not cutting through this fat all that well. There we go. Ooh, that's actually a little pink, just perfect. Nice. Yep. All right, I'm gonna eat my supper and I'll catch back. Words. All right, I'm gonna eat my supper. I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. Fire's going good. Ate supper, was delicious. It is getting a little chilly now. I'm layered up. I'll throw on my final layer. Super dark, as you can tell. It's fully nighttime here now. It's 5 o'clock or just after 5. So I think it's gonna be a pretty early night for me tonight, honestly. I'm gonna try just to hang out, do some reading and some journaling and stuff like that, but I expect it'll be an early night. And then I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna make any food tomorrow or if I'm just gonna pack up and boogie. We'll see how I'm feeling. But having that food really helped. Got to put a little more air in my pad. As it gets colder, it just kind of loses its loft. Is loft the right word? Anyway, just got to blow it up a little bit. Not a whole lot, just enough. Just enough. I'm excited to use this pad. I think it's going to really enhance sleeping outside. Keep my water by the fire so it doesn't freeze. All right, let's go put the food up. Come on. Gotta feed it back through the hole. It might snow, it might rain tonight, hard to say. Everything around here is gonna get pretty frosty from the river. All in all, good night though. It's snowing a bit now. Very, very lightly. Yeah, it's snowing pretty good. I've got a fair bit of wood on the fire. I'm gonna leave what I have left and save that for tomorrow. I don't know how much it's supposed to snow, but I'm pretty confident that my setup is gonna be more than adequate. Wonder if I do that light. Yeah, pretty nice. I have yet to camp when it's snowed, so that's pretty cool. Gotta get closer. I've been moving away and forward toward the fire all night long. It's either way too hot or it's not enough. But I feel like I got good stuff there tomorrow. I'm gonna probably need to pick up a couple of like small pieces of wood or some twigs and get the fire going. And I imagine, like, based on when I go to bed, I'll probably get up at the crack of dawn and get ready to go and then boogie out of here. So I'm gonna let this burn down. I'm gonna throw the big log on and then that'll be it. I'll catch back with you guys before I go to bed. Alrighty, well, not much else to do. Everything's packed and ready to go. Just gonna hang out by the fire for a bit, see where things take me. So yeah, anyway, not a lot gonna be going on here. Gonna be pretty boring, just hanging out. So I'll check back in with you guys if anything changes or comes up, and we'll see you in the morning. Alrighty, it's just about 8 o'clock here now. I'm gonna get ready to go to bed. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna throw a couple of foot warmers in the bottom of my sleeping bag, and that'll help to just warm up the bag. I'm not too worried about being cold tonight, but I do want to have a little extra warmth. So keep out of reach of children, do not apply directly to skin, discontinue use. Okay, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. So those are gonna warm up. I'm gonna change into my nighttime clothing. I'm gonna put this stuff away, and yeah, it should be all ready to go. So I'll check back in with you guys here in a few minutes. Good morning. It is chilly. It has snowed a little bit, but I'm gonna get the fire going here. Might just make a coffee and boogie. But overall, I had a really good sleep. Shelter worked out perfectly. New sleeping pad was super warm. So yeah, really happy with how all that turned out last night. Snowing a little bit now, as you can see. But yeah, overall, shelter worked out perfectly. Fair bit of snow out now. Definitely dipped in temperature. Can't get it to go, guys. I grabbed some new stuff off one of the trees that I saw yesterday. I think maybe that might be more dry. And because the other stuff was on the ground all night, it might just be damp. So I'm gonna give this a go. So I couldn't get the fire going. I'm probably just gonna call it a day. It's already like almost 8:30, so I do want to get going. I'm gonna give a couple more tries on the fire, but if I can't get it going, this will be it for me. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.